Good morning, everybody. This is the final video of my conversion of the Horizon Harbor Tug to the Taucher O Wulf 8. I think I've done a decent job on it. I like the way it looks, so let's take a look at her and see what I've done. I want to recap what's inside here right now. I'm running a shorty pack. That red blinking light's my telemetry module. The orange you see is added ballast. There's the pump I use. And the assorted hookups for everything else, rudder and everything, throttle, modules. And there is a Zippkits 650 kV motor that I love to use. Good motor. Now, let's put her back together here. And here's what she looks like now. Now, it is not perfect. Like I said, I am not a rudder counter. I'm not a rivet counter. This is standoff scale, okay? I just want to be recognizable as a Taucher O Wulf 8. A buddy of mine did these because the real one has a kind of a rather strange font, and that's as close as he could get, but God, they look good. I added railing to it, added the watertight door locks. She has the crest for, God, where are they from? Not Rostock, Cuxhaven on the front. Added the rungs and a mast, yard arm to the mast. Painted this with transparent paint because that's supposed to be red. Put the towing bar and the swing away bars in there. Added the life raft containers and the mounts, the ship's boat and the tarp. And in that box there, you see it sticking up. I put in a decent greasing tube so I can get pressure and really grease this thing right. That's the way you're supposed to have grease in the stuffing box. It's not for lubrication. Your lube is at each end of the box where the oil light bearings are at, okay? That's your only contact surfaces. The only reason you're greasing the tube is to keep water coming up the tube. So that goes all the way down. That brass tube is chamfered just enough to slide
Telemetry
into...
lost.
I know. Slide into the original fitting, and then I've got a piece of silicone tubing sliding over that, connecting them.
Critical. Telemetry recovered.
And then I've got it glued to the deck so it's solid, and I've got a cap over it. That way I can grease it up properly. Got the Rostock on the backside. And I added the proper exhaust to it on top of the funnel and the flag. That's really mostly all I did. Oh, now I do have a few things going on now. So the radar now works. The radar is driven by a little rotary motor down in here inside the cabin. I don't know if you can see it well or not. And then it goes through a little piece of brass tube as a bearing, another piece of brass tube in the bearing in the housing. And if you look at the face, once it comes around, I've got a screw there for a set screw so I can take that swing arm off and still pull the mast out to service if I have to. So, and that's it. That's, basically, and I've done a little detail painting at different points in time on pictures of the real boat. All these railings are white, then they're half black like this, then they're black and black all the way around here. I think it all depends as when the thing was actually being refit. So, but that's her. The W is chart pack, and so is the Rostock. The Rostock's laid on with tape. I laid on the letters on wax paper, lined them up, put a piece of 6mm tape over them, pulled them off like decal, put them on, a little bit of clear coat, done deal. But now she looks like the Taucher O Wulf 8 in my mind, and I'm real happy with it. There's the pumps running, lights on and off. It's a good boat. The original boat is fine just like it is, but I just wanted it to look more like the actual boat. So leave me a comment if you want to. Tell me how I did. I appreciate that. I appreciate any sort of a constructive criticism, and just let me know. But if you want to do this is really simple to do. I mean, it's just, none of this is 3D printed. The rungs are made up out of brass wire. This is all stuff I kind of had in stock, basically. The windshield wipers and the clear vision window is stuff I just had lying around. I actually made the arms for the windshield wipers out of some like 1/35 scale rifles that I cut down so they look more like an actual arm instead of a piece of plastic. So, and like I said, it's not perfect. It is not by any means an actual detailed scale model. It is standoff scale. I want it to look like the Taucher O Wulf 8 when it's 10 feet out of the way in the water. That's where I'm going with it. So anyway, let me know. And if you got any questions, comment. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.